Angelina Jolie needs to do a much better job of fostering her 6 children's relationship with their father Brad Pitt, or she risks losing primary custody of them, according to a ruling by a family court judge that has been detailed by The Blast. Documents obtained by the website show that a judge in the couple's divorce case has determined that their children could be harmed by not having a relationship with their father. From the documents cited by The Blast, it appears that their actress, director and humanitarian is not cooperating as much as she should in allowing Pitt to spend time with their kids this summer, or in letting them have cell phone and text message contact with him that she's not monitoring. It was reported last month that the 54-year-old Pitt was so committed to spending quality time with his 6 children that he had rearranged his work schedule so he could see them as much as possible this summer. He also was supposedly giving up the chance to see as much of his reported new girlfriend, Neri Oxman, a Massachusetts Institute of Technology architecture and professor who lives in Boston. They are figuring out how it would work, but Jolie is not happy, a source told Page 6 in May. She wants to take the kids to London with her while she's shooting a film, and she's frustrated with the process. Jolie, 42, specifically is frustrated that their custody issues continue to drag on, stalling the couple's ability to finalize their divorce. Page 6 reported the couple initially separated in a nasty, high-profile breakup in September 2016. Pitt and Jolie share 6 children: Maddox, 16, Pax, 14, Zahara, 13, Shiloh, 12, and twins Vivian and Knox, 9. According to The Blast, a judge has ruled that it is critical that each of the children have a healthy and strong relationship with their father and mother. To that end, the court ordered Jolie to provide Pitt with the cell phone number of each child, and to allow him to call whenever he wants. The court also bars her from reading the children's text messages with Pitt or from giving out a number to a phone that she secretly monitors. The court has also laid out a summer schedule for the children. The schedule doesn't include Maddox, 16, because he's older, and the judge has decided that he should decide on his own how much time he wants to spend with his father. According to a summary of the schedule, described by The Blast, through July 17, Pitt is expected to be able to spend varying amounts of time each day with the children and over consecutive days while visiting them in London, where Jolie has a house and is filming the sequel to her blockbuster film Maleficent. During this period, Pitt should be able to designate 1 or 2 of his children to spend time with, and Jolie is barred from being present during these times. The court also said that a child therapist will be present, either for the visits themselves or to check in with the children after the visits. From July 21 through July 29, Pitt will get custody of the kids when he's back in California, The Blast reported. Jolie is responsible for the children traveling back to Los Angeles, and Pitt will be responsible for getting them back to London. While in Pitt's care, Jolie is only allowed to call the children 1 time per day and at a time agreed upon by both parents. Following their split, Pitt was investigated by multiple agencies after Jolie alleged that he had a drinking problem and was abusive to their children. Jolie filed for divorce in September 2016, shortly after Pitt got into some kind of altercation with Maddox on a private plane returning from Europe. The allegations triggered multiple investigations, including by the FBI, that ultimately exonerated Pitt. In May 2017, Pitt revealed in an interview with GQ that he had come to terms with his daily habit of relying on substances, mostly pot or alcohol, to run from his feelings. Pitt wouldn't describe what he had gone through in the wake of his breakup as a midlife crisis. But he acknowledged to GQ that the divorce had left him in the middle of an unraveled life, figuring out how to mend it back together. In the years since, the couple have continued to finalize their custody arrangements and divorce. In some ways, the globe-trotting Jolie has come to resent Pitt for essentially forcing her to settle down in Los Angeles with the kids, Us Weekly reported in May. Nonetheless, Jolie last year purchased a Cecile B. DeMille's lavish former estate in the Los Feliz neighborhood of Los Angeles. Her $25 million home is just down the street from Pitt's estate in the same neighborhood, reports say. That proximity has allowed the children visit their father a few times a week, when they are in town. Meanwhile, Pitt has reportedly moved on romantically by starting a friendship or more with the Israeli-born Oxman. Described as a rock star in the field of art, architecture and design, Oxman teaches media arts and sciences at MIT. Brad and Neri are still very much in each other's lives, although not as much as he would like, a friend of the pair told Us Weekly in May. She will come out to LA to visit him this summer as he is filming, but she has a life of her own in Boston.